My friends, hello everyone, I'm on today. Review of a new Chinese phone model, which is called FreeYond M6. This phone will be on sale soon for $120 and will be sold in 3 colors. This is blue, this is green, and black is the color of my phone. Already there was a model for review, M55G, this is mine. Already a new model M6. Here's a blue box without any type of information, just written. The company is like a sponsor badminton in what information. It's interesting, so we open the box that we have a phone box here, thin. It scares me because it's like me, I understand there will probably be some abbreviated delivery set type, same as iPhones, maybe the latest Samsungs. But let's check. No, this is not my fear, not confirmed because I see the block power supply. So what we see is 256 GB of memory, 16 GB of RAM. But note in parentheses 8 plus 8 of their 88 expandable. They are already straight, the Chinese write exactly like that. Even if they have there, they will still write therefore there, taking into account the plus of this one, add cores. Well, now 99% of phones released new, they are all 8-core, the question is how powerful is this 8-core? If anything, Helio G35 is also 8-core, and some Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is also 8-core. But they can't just be 8-core. Combined 50-megapixel camera, 8 megapixels. Front camera has an NFC module 5.000 battery 18W fast charging and full screen HDP 6.78 120 Hz. Remove this film under it, hiding another protective, but almost as always with the Chinese, a protective film. Also, the phone already comes right away in a case. Right in the box, already lay packed in a case, and I have phone in green. It's designed for me of the same realm 11 phone block with cameras. There are 3 modules and a cabinet. Well, it looks pretty simple. One inscription at the bottom, FreeYond. Well, you can say that's a little bit cute. Cool green mirror one. The phone looks cool. I like it. The surface is completely flat here. We have plastic, and I see a small one, steps. I wonder why she was here. Made you see here like this small step headphone socket down here. They just kept the type. C charging connector speaker microphone on the right power button. The scanner buttons are big and wide. Easy to press and adjust volume. So, well, the phone started up, but for now, let's take a look first. The delivery set is like this user guide. This is an instruction on how to use phone, where to insert SIM cards, block nutrition cotton USB cable type, C, and a small paper clip so that open the SIM tray. Now, by the way, look at the top. There is nothing here. SIM tray and 2 buttons. So SIM lock here supports installation of 2 SIM cards and more flash drives at the same time. That's good. That's really okay. So the whole set is clear in general. Everything is standard case film, fast charging, and USB cable tie. That's it. Box at the same time, thin. Let's get to the phone. I've set it up. His fingerprint. Now he recognizes me by fingerprint. This is how it happens. By the way, the phone is big, and a little it cuts into your hand so much thanks to these here, beveled somehow, or rather even straight like this. The corners are somehow not very strong at first. As usual, it lies in your hand. You want it? Somehow grab it more comfortably, and not, it turns out, he's something like that. Maybe with a cover it will be a little easier, but here it is. Without a cover, it's somehow not very convenient. There is face unlock, just like most phones are like that. Now doesn't want to, since you didn't recognize me from the system here. Regular pure naked Android version. The 13th expansion of the operative costs to 8 GB straight away. 8 plus 8 further on screen 6.78 is HDN maximum brightness. 550 nits aspect ratio, 21K9 large. The screen's stretched up, and let me tell you, I'll show you the frames. Let's go in and see the frame itself. The big one is the bottom one as a rule. Yes, budget Androids. Same here too. The most case is large bottom frame at the top. No longer a drop, but a hole in the screen. Okay, is the screen good? Yes, the best simple. I would say nothing here. Supernatural. Yes, it really is full HD matrix is common. I for fans of aces like it in the settings. So let's go to manual tuning, of course. Surely you can change the black one here, can be changed to white animation charging protection mode. There is no sight here. Unfortunately, none smoothness update rate adjustment. You can't even switch the screen to 90. Ease is only 60. Yes, such a simple screen, how it was there before, how it was maybe 5 years ago. Phones had a screen, by the way, flat without any rounding at all. There are even 2 rounded ones here. No, none at all. And now it turned out a small feature of this phone is I hear, or this is some kind of error. Here is a selection from 2. That is, this is a trick, either or this. The error appears as stated. The phone is with us for 256 GB, and on the product page too it says 256 GB. But look what it is. I am connected it to the computer, and the computer sees this device as a device with memory, only 112, and on the box they wrote that 256, okay, maybe there is some error. Maybe the computer made a mistake and displays incorrectly. Let's see in the storage settings. Well, here you are right away, you see. Even without going in freely, 106 GB occupied 17. That is, this tells us about the fact that this phone is still 128 GB, but for some reason that's it for now. Information written 256. And when you buy it, you think that you are buying 256 for real, actually here 128 GB. Why, so I don't understand if this is a mistake or not. This can be said to be such a feature of the phone. What do you think he is on 256? But in fact, case 128 application ADA64-2 shows us absolutely clearly that our phone number is 8128. Well, even less than 128. Well, as is usually the case, they write 128A in total. You have about 110 available there. Yes, so what do we have according to the characteristics Unisoc processor installed? Tiger T616 is 8. Core. The layout is very similar to Helio GE85, has 2 powerful cylinders, Cortex 75 and 6 energy-efficient Cortex A55 cores, same technical process as GE8512 NMT, almost the same frequencies and video. The nucleolus is here Mali G57. There we have G52 and G85, here G57. So let's look at the results benchmark. Let's start from the very beginning. So indicative, this is not Antutu. He dials 300,000, but dials 260,000 is the result. The phone warmed up to 37 degrees, lost the process battery during the test. What can I say? Well, the usual result, nothing for a budget employee. Supernatural NFC module here, you can pay for shopping, that's good. This is plus multi-touch test. Let's check, I already checked 10 touch. He supports few simultaneous fool around. Yes, but 10 can be placed fingers directly on the screen. Everything works. The memory speed here is 328 per reading 107 records. That is, as I understand it, it doesn't even reach UFS 2.2, either UFS 21 or generally old, MMC 51. It looks like it's UFS, after all. That's what MC has there, less than the indicator? Well, in short, not either, especially fast memory. That's probably what else. Throttling, this is the picture we see in the trolling test. In principle, yes, it is trolls a little, and trolls more smoothly. Every minute the sun is stronger, pushing the chart down further. After 15 minutes, performance dropped approx. At 15 about 10, 15 about here, so this is PUBG, guys. Of course, it can't be called gaming processor, but play anyway, I want it. So, well, like this, so smooth, say, well, here we are now, let's fly. Well, yes, a little is missing performance, as I understand here. Generally, one video core, that is single-core MC 2057 here. So, well, I'm playing, that's it. The sound plays fine here. The speaker is mono. Of course, one could have expected this. That's how it goes, guys. So next item is the camera. Let's see what for the cameras installed here, in total 3 modules. Unfortunately, nothing at the back signed. It usually happens that manufacturers show off their cameras, write the characteristics, how many are their megapixels. Yes, this is not here, just modestly. 3 cameras. The main one is 50 megapixels, 8 megapixel front camera, and 2 megapixels, 2 modules. This macro camera and portrait camera, that is essentially the so-called 2 plugs, 2 by D megapixels, 50 megapixels back and front. Everything is quite just go to the application. Here we are immediately asked to confirm access to geopositions like this, and this is what it looks like. Application means extra wide. The resolution is 50 megapixels itself. Width of wide-angle module. No photos are taken at 50 megapixels long. Well, with a delay of about a second or two even, and this is what comes out. By the way, the end result is very good for such a phone. I thought it would be worse. The third line is generally easy to read. The second one has problems, but it's also possible read. And most importantly, these side numbers, and at least approximately understand that they are what is written there, 11.410.8, something 801,533, that is in general the details are actually preserved. I thought it would be worse, you can actually get good detail. But true colors here, dim camera gives dim colors photographing. For example, on something like this, we usually take pictures there. Documents then, of course, it turns out to be text, much clearer than from afar. You see, it's normal, and it's a little bit like floats a little. Misses a little, precisely sharpness. Regarding the video recording, I think so. Clearly, it probably only shoots full HD 30 frames, none there 60, none 4K, yes, full HD 30 frames. That is this the most basic, really, I'm like, I understand the phone without any frills, by minimum wage, maximum in sound. The volume is now maximum. The volume is not enough. Even if you'll be sitting in some room yourself, maybe you won't be quiet enough. Listen to some video. Now the speakers have become more powerful. This phone supports louder volumes. Bluetooth 4th version, by the way, supports Wi-Fi 2.4Y. 5.5 supports FM radio and 2 radios, SIM cards, and also supports 3G and 4G. It does not support 5G. There is GPS GNSS, BOID Galileo. The phone itself weighs 199 g, and thickness is 8.45 mm. This is how it turned out. Dear friends, FreeYond phone. By the way, yes, you can see on this plastic the back cover remains. Well, fingerprints are visible on the phone, so it is advisable to wear a case in small cases. Of course, he is like that, and gives protection, and somehow more confident, even with a phone case lies in your hand. So I advise you not to take it off. You already have its case. Carry it in it here. This is how I got the phone link. I'll leave it in the description. From the pros, from the cons. What advantages can I highlight for me? I like the design. It looks cool, such a round camera. There are no unnecessary inscriptions overall, a good screen in its own way. The characteristics are not bad for such a price. What we have here is not HD+, but already full HD+. But the truth is right there, I want to note that there is not even 90 Hertz. I would like some float animation slow. I'm already on Otvike. Really poo. You already want something smoother. See something unclear memory problem. Probably the most important problem is this. This phone is what it says, 256. In fact, 28. It would be a little unpleasant. It would be great if it were the other way around, written 128. And you bam open A. There are 256 or 512 of you there. Can you imagine? What a joy. You thought it would be 1, and you have twice as much there and here. On the contrary, you thought it would be a disappointment more, and you have less. So here it is, such a moment, incomprehensible, simple, pure, bare Android. Nothing supernatural, I think, not stands there for him for a long time. Somehow take a closer look. Get used to it right away, unpacked, set up, and let's go. Everything is simple, generally intuitive. Just pure Android, no extra settings, nothing extra. In short, just pure bare shell sound Takova. And it seemed to me that the sound was strong. Some kind of quiet speaker here is weak. Regarding the cameras, the rear camera is not bad, 50 megapixel photo, but takes a long time photo, but some kind of front camera, very weak further along the processor. Well, approximately analogous Helio G85 in general will be able to play not on the top graphics, not on the best FPS, but if you want to play, you can use it. Will play operatives 8+8, just like that gigs indicated here. Well, more what else say? Well, it's good that they left it at least headphone jack and SIM in SIM tray. There is a hole for a flash drive. This gives more universalism of some kind, some scenarios for using this phone. This is probably all. The link will be in description. Starts soon sale and you can buy it reduced price. And this is especially interesting when discounts, and when from some part of the base price is cut off, and you buy cheaper than the base price. Okay, good luck to everyone until the link is in description. It was FreeYond M6.